Where my ghouls at? It feels like deja vu because it is Halloween again, and of course I have my brews. I actually am double brewing this morning. As we all know, I love doing my Halloween special, and this year is a little different. This year I have had less time to prepare, but it kind of takes me back to the ghoul old days where it was just me, my makeup, and my friends. So let's just have a ghoulish time this Halloween season, and let me tell you what I do have planned for this year because I'm honestly a little nervous about it. This potion is excellent. Other than my skelly puns, this year is going to be, a nightmare on another level for me. Because this year's makeup is going to be my nightmare makeup. How do the newer trends with makeup really vibe with me? I feel like so much of this is going to be my nightmare. Some of these things I have never tried on this pory face. I'm very nervous about some of the new techniques that the little portal called TikTok has brought to the beauty communities and to the makeup girlies. Ghoulies. It's ghoulies this year. This might be a long sucker of a video, but watch me struggle as I go through my nightmare styles of makeup, including products, types, and techniques. Oh, get your brews, witches, because it's going to be a doozy. I do have on my boo shirt on my boobies with the cold shoulder, as we know, because sometimes we need a little swatching room. As far as the newer techniques with makeup go that are a little bit nightmarish for me, is skincare is how a base has begun with most of my witches, which in my coven is absolutely amazing. We adore this. But some witches with their resting witch face love to do the glow at the base. Now, what I have already done are a few of my staple brews, which is wonderful. But I'm going to be trying something new that I'm not sure how it's going to dye on my face, seep into my pores. I'm really not sure. This little potion is a Typology Glow. This is a glow drop with vitamin C and aloe vera. It's a little skin base. And a lot of people have been adding glow to the base of their face. So that didn't mean to rhyme, but here we go. It says, shake before use, mix 2 to 3 drops with your day cream and apply to face. Well, what about my nightly activities? I'm going to use a newer product to my cauldron. This is the Ultra Repair Cream for intensity for hydration, for dry, parched skin. While I do tend to lean oilier in the summer, this is the time of year things start to dry out. So let's hope this doesn't break me out. That would be an absolute disaster. So how do I mix this? Do I have a cauldron? I need a baby cauldron. Ba-ba, ba-ba, bibbidi bobbidi boo hoo. All right, that's 2 drops. How many does it say? 2 to 3? Let's just do 2. I have to tell you, there's one other thing that has been a nightmare. Ooh, is this mixing well? A little bit. Yeah, it's mixing in. Something else that is absolutely a nightmare to me that I decided, you know what, this goes with the theme of today's video. But another nightmare for me is not getting my witchy nails done. It has been over a month and these babies have grown out like bats, but one of my sisters had a tornado, had a house fall on top of her. It was a sad day. A hurricane tried to come for this witch this year, but no. I'm far too powerful to go into any of those types of spells. So we're here, just our nails are not. Well, they're not bootyful, but it's all right. Definitely glowing like a goblinly ghost. Don't know if we love her, but we're going to find out. Except, I just remembered, I'm not allowed to use one of my favorite potions, which is a primer. Apparently, a lot of people don't like primers. How do you not like a base spell for the rest of this
Rusty witch face? I don't know.
But a lot of people don't like primers or don't believe in primers. That's like not believing in witches. What are you gonna tell me next? Nessie isn't real? Bigfoot's not real? Mermaids? Don't even get me started. But apparently they don't believe in primers. and apparently a few other things that I'm really going to miss this Halloween season. So after I'm gonna let this sit for a few witchy TikToks, I have to let my pores sit and rest before I go into my concealer, at least. At least the concealer that I'm going to be using is a blurring concealer. It is a bit of a pricier baby, but this is the Natasha Denona High Glam concealer. This is what I'm going to use, honestly, as practically my entire base. Because apparently, the youths of today, who really need the lives sucked out of them if you ask me, I've got a few witches in my coven that would love to do that, they don't wear foundation either. This really is becoming my nightmare. I mean, what is a witch to do? We're only using concealer because apparently that's what the TikTok witches tell you to do. And this is my nightmare episode, so I'm gonna need something a little bit stronger. Halloween just isn't going to be the same if I can't bewitch you. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm supposed to just do concealer and that is it? There is one other thing that I've never tried that we're going to be doing today through the portal on the camera. So let's see just how wonderful this concealer is. Let's look at the positive side of this brew and this poison and just do what we can. Wait, the technique is here, here, and here. That's what the young witches are doing? I don't even know if they're young. They're just inexperienced with less skills, if you ask me. And a little here, because some of us hormonal witches need just a touch more. This product is creamy dreamy, and if you didn't know, you can save a lot of doll hairs by using my code Nichole Fisher for 15% off. While you're also taking off all of those dark spots, those dark circles under your eyes where maybe the bats have lived because you couldn't sleep from all of the howling and screeching through the holidays. Oh, this is such a dreamy product. Look how much more awake I look like. Bit more on certain areas, but I don't need a bunch with this. I love this potion. But as we know, this is supposed to be a nightmare video. It gets worse from here. Put a spell on me and now I'm yours because this is so good. I've never done this next technique that the TikTok witches are doing. But not only are they skipping foundation, the word foundation tells you it's the foundation of the look, but okay. There's apparently a way to do lipstick as the contour, and that's what all of them have been doing. Some of them have been doing, most of them have been doing. I don't know what these witches be doing over there on the talks. But now they're making their way to the YouTubes, so I have to at least give it an old skelly try. Color do I use? I don't even know. Because some people are using this as like their entire makeup routine. That sounds a little dull to me, but they'll take a lipstick and use it as like a 3 contour. And then it becomes, you know, the blush, the eyes, the everything. They just have been using lipsticks, but which color to use? Which is which? I'll go with this more pinky one, I guess, because it's supposed to be a combination of blush. But then they're never done with the blush. They always, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm going to use this Rave Beauty Tulip shade.
Lipsticks for blush all basically before, you know, I've always used it, but I've never used it as a bronzer. But this is saying for all the fair skin girlies, this is like the best. Oh, that's ugly. So we're gonna try it and see what happens.
Look what they do. That has to be witchcraft. All the cool witches are doing it. So I'm gonna take this lipstick. Oh, we're not even. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yes. Use it as I would normally. My contour, bronzer, blush, whatever. And then they put it up here. They're even doing it under here. I feel uncomfortable. Some of them aren't even putting it on their lips because they do something else for the lips. I'm very uncomfortable. This is how I have portrayed grandmothers in the past to catch some girls in hoods, you know what I mean? Particularly red ones. Is this working? Am I beautiful yet? I have a very pink face right now. I don't think this goes with my undertone, overtone, any tone. This is my nightmare. Title of video, check. And then there's like the fluffy brows. So I can't use a pencil at all. Just fluffy. I'm afraid I'm gonna have too many balding spots. But we shall see. Ooh. Eh. Oh. I swear they're losing all of our skill sets we've honed through the years. I'm gonna get this bald spot back here. No one needs to know about her. Does this darker brow make the pink on the face look better or worse? I'm okay. The next step is more blush. They don't stop with the blush. This really is my nightmare. I bought 2 perfectly really good brown normal flesh contours and bronzers that I wanted to play with, but apparently I'm not allowed to use those. That's for another video and another spell. Stay tuned, be subscribed. So I have a Kaja blush here in the shade Peach Cobbler. I ate a cobbler once. So lovely. But I don't think this is going to be as lovely. Because apparently they like a pink, bold blush. And they like it shimmery and shiny. These are all the notes that I've been given. And they like it under the eye and up around the eye. I need a moment. Sip of the brew. Haven't I always said this is the look I loathe? It's like a mullet. How does it keep coming back? Keep calm, carry a wand, carry on. We can do this. Okay. They like it right up under the eye and up around here. What does this do for you witches? Those of you that love this look, are you screaming right now? Screaming with joy, or are you mocking me? I feel mocked. But this is how all the ghoul kids are doing it. Oh, I do look like a different witch. That's for sure. You all know if the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. I look like somebody punched a witch. Is it gorgeous? I don't know. I think I look like I've either not slept or I am a child with influenza in the 1800s. We've used a lot of pink, vibranty things through this video, but apparently they don't use any of that for the lips anymore. No, we stain them. This is the Lip Liner Stay In from Seishu, and this is in the viral shade Pink. Don't look at my nails. You were looking at my nails, weren't you? I told you this whole video is my nightmare. All these new techniques that everybody loves. Which ones of these so far have you been loving? So this is a peel-off lip stain, which is why I just wiped off my mouth. And you let this sit on your lips for 10 minutes and then it peels off. Oh, I look like a vampire. Sucking the lives out of little children. It is a Halloween pastime I have enjoyed. Putting a little in the lip, but not fully. What if we overline? Thicken it up real good for the peel. Going to wait 10 minutes and then it's going to peel off. I already feel it getting tacky, sticky. I'm afraid to move my lips much more because I don't want it to impact the final look. Hold please, we're going to do a spell. A fast time traveling spell. So it's been about 10 minutes and this definitely feels like it is ready to be pulled off of my lips. Oh, you can already see it starting. Do you see this? So let's just... It's like a little worm from a grave. So this is very viral on TikTok. And becoming more and more popular that I'm starting to see it on YouTube. So now this will stain the lips throughout the day. I feel like I just ate a popsicle. Or a little demon. Whichever. And then instead of doing anything else, I'll either leave it like this, which for me this looks a little uneven. Or they'll put a touch of gloss on top. That's it! These witches just don't know. They don't have the skill. The artistry of the witchcraft that we grew up with. I sound like that witch though, don't I? Back in my day! I'll pop into my new Typology powder pink lip oil. And that's it. That's all they do for the lips. Now, I'll be really honest. There are some witches that just do this and leave. I mean, there's nothing on the eyes. You know, the windows to the soul. Nothing. Because they think they have enough pink here, and apparently mascara is going out just like eyeshadow. But that would cut this video short, and also, while this video is supposed to be my nightmare makeup, I'm not done. I just cannot be. But I will do as the youth do and just do a basic touch in the crease. But I'm still doing mascara. I don't care that they're trying to take it away from me. None of this is really going away. This is just my nightmare makeup. It's all for the lulz. I'm going in with a very, very old palette that I love. This is the chocolate gold palette. It is the Halloween festive season. We need a little chocolate in our lives. So I'm just going in here with So Bougie because it's a very nude eye color for me. Though I'm sure this pink was supposed to be enough, it is simply not. I'm very curious. Do you think that the youths of the covens on the TikToks are really going for this influenza dead look? Because look, if they're not doing mascara, which makes the eyes more awake, more open, more vibrant, and they want this pink warmth all around the eye and in the crease, do we not look dead? Maybe this has been a bit of a trick all along. I'm not sure, but it doesn't work for this resting witch. Sad to say that's all I'm supposed to be doing, but I am doing mascara. I've seen curling lashes goes, depends on which witch you watch. Some of them curl lashes, some of them don't. I do, and you'll have to take this out of my cold, skelly, dead hand. I'm testing this new City Beauty, or City Booty, Beyond Mascara. Do you think this will help me summon from the beyond? I certainly hope so. I have a lot of spells to do this week, and I would really be helpful to have a little boost into my magic. I like how this potion is lifting the lashes. I'm hoping having lashes helps the definition between the pink and the eye. Just make me look a little less ill. But this is nightmare makeup, so it is what it is. I must be out of my gourd to think that this would be a fun video for me. Nope. Maybe for you. Watch this witch struggle with what is on her face. And the last step is the lack of a step. No powder. These witches today don't like powder. They don't apparently like makeup because the steps in this felt very minimal. Well, let's look at the whole look, shall we? Inspecting this, whatever this is, I feel tacky. I've tried to not move my face much because the under eye has lipstick. I look so sickly. I would not call myself a very tan girly, so I feel like this is the look that they said should go for me. Putting this up here and over here. My eyes look, I think with the pink combination with the nude, a little purpley. As in like, deadly. If I was going for, I feel like this makes me look paler. Do I look like a ghost? I feel like this does not complement anything, ever, for me. If this is something you enjoy, that's wonderful, but I think, this is my nightmare makeup. So, I have things to do today, places to go, so I just need to do one little teensy tiny little spell. Just one little one, okay? So it's not really cheating when you're a witch and you can do whatever you want because I did the thing. I made my nightmare makeup a reality. For you, for the amusement, for the booze, and now just one teeny tiny, just one tiny little Halloween trick. We'll call it a trick. That's better. Now we have a little bit of bronziness to our face, a little bit of life pummeled back into her. I needed something back in my skull that made me look a little bit more witch-tastic this time of year. Happy Halloween, witches!